You know you want a gritty.
The gritty. All right. All right. Welcome back to episode 136 of Back to the Topic podcast. My name is Eli. I'm joined by my buddies Walt and Pat here.
Hello.
And we got a fun show for you guys. But first, hit that intro for me.
Wait. Before we do that, Gotta let them know about the merch.
We do have merch. Go to backtothetopic.com for our merch, to find our Twitter, to find our Instagram, to find our YouTube, to find our TikTok channel. We got it all for you there in a nice, convenient location. Please hit us up. We have we've got a podcast once a week. So if this is your first time listening, come back next week. We're going to be right back with another great episode, as this one will be. So without further ado, here's a little tune. They shooting.
To the topic.
Yep. Wow. What a great intro. I love that intro.
Thank you, DJ Knick Knack Patty Whack.
Give a dog a bone. So, before we get into the meat, let's
First, we got to get into the potatoes.
Yes. How was you guys' week?
It was a good week, man. I don't do much anymore. It's work.
You were just chilling?
Yep.
Some slight.
I played volleyball for the first time in about a month.
Did you get some dubs?
Oh, I think except the last one I lost, but everything else I think we won.
See, that's a good night. Good for you, sir. Good for you. I went to a wedding. It was Gracie's childhood friend. Her name is Jordan, and she got married to
Sparks?
No, not Jordan Sparks. She got married to Jared. They had a very beautiful wedding, and it was really nice. I love an excuse to get dressed up. So
yeah, you was looking nice out there. I saw you.
Yeah.
I
bought me a new suit.
Yeah, you and Gracie look real classy, man. That was awesome.
Hey, appreciate that, sir. I had to match her fly. She has some orange flowers on her dress, so I had to go get an orange tie. It was tough to find one that didn't look stupid.
Yeah, orange is a tough color to pull off.
It's kind of like a burnt orange that I went for. So
a burnt orange, okay.
Yeah, it was nice. But yeah, it was a beautiful wedding. I like going to weddings. I don't know what it is about them, but I love being invited to them. I have another one in October. I'm excited for that too. Shout out to Brennan.
Going to everybody's wedding.
Yeah. Hey, you got a wedding?
Nah, man, I'm good.
I'm coming.
I'm not trying to get married anytime
I'm
soon.
gonna be there.
No.
Hey, whenever you do, I'm gonna be there. God damn it.
I'm broke and barely afford to eat half the time.
You can have a broken, barely afford to eat wedding.
I mean, we have a wedding outside.
Coming to that shit.
In the grass.
Right here where we pod.
In the leasing office?
Yeah.
I ain't coming to that one.
But Pat, you remember my best man. You got to be there.
Yeah, I'm calling in sick that day.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Hey, don't worry. We'll bring the wedding to you. How about that?
Yeah.
Hey, the best part is the wedding's mobile, dude.
That's fact.
We ain't got one
we
location.
Gonna pull up on
We're
you.
gonna be outside.
Oh, I know the code. We gonna break it.
I don't know the code no more. It changed.
Maddie will tell me. Don't worry.
She don't know it either.
We gonna find out the code. We gonna kidnap your dog until you told the code.
Hey, bro, I know how to pick locks.
I'm not looking for that dog if you kidnap him.
You heard it here, folks. Pat does not love his dog.
I also went to Top Golf yesterday. My sister came to town. It was her birthday. Shout out to her.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, she's
Oh, that's the wrong. But anyway,
I'm just gonna say she's young.
that's cool.
I don't know if she want me to tell her her age and everything
That's
like that. You know how women are.
That's
She's
respectful.
mature.
But yeah, she's my not my oldest sister, but the one below that. So.
Okay, the second oldest. Okay.
Shout out to her.
I mean, you're nicer than me. I call my sisters and my mom. They all old. You know what's funny is that my mom's old and she has gray hairs because she's old. But like my
I'm saying that.
but my siblings, their father was born. He's a black man born with all white hair.
Oh wow.
And so for them hitting their late 20s and 30s, they're all like graying up due to genetics. And so they all look way older than they should be. They just find it funny.
That's kind of dope though.
It is dope because like dude, imagine being you're a young black man, but all your hair is white. Your beard is white. Your hair is white. That's a dope
That's
look.
kind of crazy.
That's the dude like on Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
still haven't seen it.
But nah, man, that's what's up that she came into town to come see you. Was it from Fort Wayne?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And she went and hung out with her friend who lives down here, and they threw a party for her.
Nice.
They
Okay.
turned up. She likes to turn up.
I guess this week's been the week to see family because my brother and his wife and their son came in to visit us from Texas. My brother had a couple things he had to go do. So one of my sisters, she has a tumor in her head, and so right now they're trying to figure out ways to remove it. And they try to remove it if it was a fluid, they could take it out. But since it's more solid, they had to find ways to do some chemotherapy. Because I mean, they cut her skull all the way up. She showed me the staples she had. Like they did their best to try to take it out. And so he came down here to support her at just during her surgery time period, and make sure everybody's all in good spirits. He wanted to introduce all of us who live up here to our nephew Lawson. He's a COVID baby, so he gets a little spooked from people very easy. But because I look similar to my brother, he was cool with me. He just grabbed my beard and spitting on me. I was like, oh, favorite little nephew right here.
That's cute.
And but he also had, so on their dad's side of the family, they had a couple deaths in the family. They had to go to a funeral this past week down in Tennessee. And so he's just been on the move because he's like, man, we're just all getting older. Like it's family is super important. Like we all get caught up in life and work in our own lives, but like you forget that we grew up seeing family a lot, and just family is important. So yeah. Outside of that, work's been dope. I'm on like a mini vacation. I basically took like 3.5 days off. I say 3.5 because I really didn't have to go into work on Friday. But there were some business deals that were pretty big I wanted to do, and I wanted to help out. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna come in for like 4 hours and I'm dipping. So like, hey, don't ask me to do nothing on the floor. I'm making these calls and I'm gone. So
dope.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Did you guys eat anything today or not really?
I went to Chicken Scratch down in Indianapolis.
Bro, I have yet to go there, but I keep hearing good things.
Oh,
and it looked good when I saw it.
It's fire.
It was a mac and cheese from there too, right?
Mac and cheese was nice. 5-cheese mac and cheese. I got the honey hot chicken sandwich. But yeah, I mean it's a little expensive, but like it's worth it though. It's a big ass sandwich. So
yeah, it looked pretty big, but yeah, pause. My bad, bro. It seemed like it was gonna fill you up. Damn it, that's pause too.
Pause
I'm
again,
gonna stop talking. That's dope.
It was hearty. You can say that.
I don't know if you can say that either.
I don't know, man.
I'm saying it. It was thick.
Pause.
All right, so I had chicken and rice. What did you have?
My friend Yadira, she DoorDashed because she was hanging out for a little bit. She DoorDashed like a bunch of food from this Mexican place. She bought like loaded fajita nachos and these delicious chicken tacos.
You know where it was from?
I have no clue.
Was it somewhere around here?
I think so, but I have no clue where it was. And for some reason, she bought like 2 tubs or 2 pints of ice cream
From the Mexican place? Damn.
Well, no, I think she ordered from somewhere else, but like, she
okay.
bought 2 pints of ice cream. And she told me,
Was it from Handles?
No, I don't think it was.
I don't want to
It
talk
was
about
like
it.
it was like black cherry.
Was it, was it from Graders?
Does Graders have like a brown pint?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Graders. Yeah,
Graders is fire though.
Yeah, but she told me to not eat it.
Why?
So because like she couldn't take it with her because she didn't want to melt in the car on her way back home, and so she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna keep this in the freezer. When I come back, this shit better not be gone." I'm like, "All right, I got you."
You ate that shit, didn't you?
Nah, it's still in there.
Oh, I was about to say that.
I would ate that shit.
Ice cream is so good.
Nah,
I'll buy you a new one by the time you get back.
black cherry. I mean, it's like
Was
salted caramel. It's like it's black cherry one is a salted caramel chocolate something. I don't know.
Like, was it like black raspberry? Like
No, it's just black cherry.
black cherry with chocolate chips?
Nope, just black cherry.
Okay.
I wouldn't eat that shit either.
Yeah, exactly.
It's one of those that sound kind of weird, but it tastes delicious from Graders. But yeah. All right, bet. Was that what you ate though?
Oh, the tacos. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, tacos and the nachos.
That's right. Cool. Are we staying healthy though? We still sticking with our habits? We get in the gym?
Man,
I've been in the gym every day this week.
That's what's up, bro.
I had a fat L. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You haven't gone in a little minute?
I haven't gone. Yeah, I haven't gone like probably about 3 days. I haven't gone. I've just been busy with work and like doing other stuff. But also the last day that I went, I got a little too big for my britches. You know what I mean? I put it on TikTok. So I'm not 20 anymore. I'm 26, and like I know that's not like a lot of people. That's not old, but I'm not as strong and sturdy like I used to be, right? And so I thought I could be bold, and I could still bench 225. Like that's okay. I was like, let me see if I can go up to 250. And like, okay, I hit 250, no problem. Let me try to hit 285.
That shit hit you.
Or right in my chest.
Yeah, no spotter either, bro. That's dangerous.
I was working out late at night, and I hate to bug people to spot. And I was kind of like, well, let me just go ahead and try to knock this out on my own. Just see if I can just get one rep. And like I try to hype myself up. I had my Black Panther shirt on and everything. And I lifted that shit up. It came down. And I tried all my might to push it back up. And that shit was just stuck on my chest. And I was like, well, now I can't have 285 pounds on my chest. And so I try to roll that shit off. So that shit was on my gut. I was like, ugh. I feel like I almost fractured like a rib in my stomach.
Oh my God, bro.
And I had to like roll it off my thighs. And
Did somebody see you?
I believe so, but nobody ran up to help. So I was kind of like, well, I just got to do this on my own.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you didn't hurt yourself, man, because
I did too.
That's risky stuff right there.
Yeah, man, but sometimes you got to push yourself to see what your limits are. And that was kind of one of those days. I don't think I ate or drank enough water that day to even get close to 285. I'm happy enough that I got 250.
Good for you, man. That's what's up. Did you want to shout anybody out?
No.
Shout out to my sister, Shanetta.
Yeah. Shout out to my nephew, Lawson, and my brother, Esaias, and my sister-in-law, Afton, for coming down to seeing us. I love seeing family. Family
is great, man. It's what it's all about.
Yeah, man. Family keeps you close to reality. Like family just kind of reminds you like what's really important in life, you know?
Yeah, that's facts. So we can get on the music then. John Legend, he put out an album. It's called Legend.
And it's a legend of how long it is. Goddamn, it's a legendary long ass album.
It is long, bro. I was not expecting this many songs.
It was good though. I heard the whole thing. It was good. I mean,
it's a good album though.
I think I liked about 15. I think if he kept it around 15 or 14 songs, it'd been a lot better.
Yeah, it did drag on for me. But yeah, like you said, if he had trimmed this down, like he went on a run.
No, he
like,
did.
I was not expecting this at all. Like it was a different type of vibe that he was giving us on this. Like it was a lot more romantic, and he was in his bag.
And the features are all nice. Except I didn't like the Rick Ross feature as much.
I was just about to say that.
I didn't think he was needed on
his voice. It sounded like he wasn't in the studio.
Yeah.
Like he emailed the verse to him or something.
And like,
yeah.
And like John did perfect on that song by himself, so he could.
But the song was great. Yeah. I was like, oh, Rick Ross about to kill this shit because this is his bag.
Yeah.
But he just came on and just sounded weird. I'm like, this ain't it.
Other than that, though,
and that's the first song. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna like this album. But no, the album is actually really good though.
Except the one with Sweetie on it. I didn't like that one, but we gotta talk about that one.
I don't want to hear that.
That shit got skipped immediately. I heard this John is sweet. I was like, nope. No.
Not today. It's not.
Right to memories.
No, but this is a really good album though. There's a lot of great songs on here.
Yeah, it is.
And I had to double back and listen to a few of them because I just really like John Legend.
There's a couple on here.
He's definitely a legend in this R&B game.
I definitely have two standouts. So I think my favorite song on the album is The Other Ones.
Okay.
And then the second one being All She Wanna Do.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's like my two favorites on the albums. Everything else is like pretty standard for John Legend.
Wonder Woman is definitely up there.
Mm-hmm. He had a lot of different tempos.
Splash with Janae Aiko and Ty Dolla $ign. I like that one a lot. Strawberry Blush.
Strawberry Blush was actually really good.
That was really dope.
Yeah, those
I thoroughly enjoyed that song. Yeah, he went on a run. Like the Dope with JID. Actually, Water Slide all the way down to like, I don't even know. Like I enjoyed it all the way up to that Saweetie song. Like I was really thoroughly impressed, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I like John Legend a lot, but I feel like it was just gonna be more contemporary, just kind of like radio music. But this was a little different. It had a lot of different grooves to it, and I enjoyed it, man. That Free National song is really good too.
Yeah, no, it's great.
But yeah, shout out to John Legend and R&B, man. Speaking of R&B,
another one.
Ari Lennox.
Dreamville's First Lady.
You didn't hear this one?
I missed this one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is your particular vibe. She makes a lot of sex music.
Nah.
It's called Age, Sex, and Location. So.
Wait, age or AIDS?
Age.
Okay, but so that's AIDS. Like, damn, that's a hell of a sex playlist. Not safe sex. There you go. That's the album.
No, but it's again really good music, man.
Yeah, she talked about how it was basically her like little like journal through like the dating in today's society, basically.
Yeah,
and I like it. It's a good album.
She has one of those really good soulful voices that kind of take you back. Like not that many people sing like that today.
I am curious to hear it though. I mean, if she talks about her perspective as far as dating as an adult celebrity, I'm actually curious to kind of hear that out because we don't really know about celebrity dating lifestyle until like they talk about the breakup afterwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I wonder if do celebrities date like normal people? Like, what do you do? Like, how do you ask a celebrity out on a date? What do you think Zendaya and Tom Holland did on their first date?
I don't even know. It was probably on set.
Probably on set.
Yeah, it is interesting. Like being that famous, to have the time to sit and like dedicate that to somebody. Like, how do you pick someone? Like, do you also pick someone that's famous, or do you want to get someone more low key?
I think you gotta get someone who understands the lifestyle at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably can't get somebody like me. Like, that's a completely different type of life.
You gotta know somebody who's gonna like you're busy half the time, like you're not gonna always be around, and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean, you
gotta be okay with that.
You could get somebody who's like just normal, but I mean, like, you gotta they gotta know what's up.
I don't know. I need to see.
I think it'd be tough though.
I would need to see you on a regular basis, and if you just gone for months,
if you on tour for months, like
that is tough.
If you go take me with you, that's cool.
Yeah, but
I'm down with that. But if I can't go, then this ain't gonna work.
But then you gotta like stick around, so you gotta be stuck at the hotel. You gotta be stuck backstage. You know,
stuck on the bus with the
stuck on the bus. Oh shoot, that's past Celebrity Crush calling him right there.
Why you gotta be stuck on the bus for? I can just go in wherever she goes.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I got backstage passes. What the fuck you mean I'm stuck on the bus?
I mean, but if she's doing a bunch of photo shoots for 12 hours, like I'm gonna sleep on the bus.
Oh, no. I'm going sightseeing. Shit.
You just going? You said what time you gonna be done? All right. You probably isn't gonna need like a friend or somebody to come with you, or make friends with her management team or something. That
just get her credit card. All right, I'll see you later.
I mean, that's weird though, because like imagine if you do try to become friends with her staff, like they're all working. You're just a nigga that's there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that would be kind of weird. Like, I need a job. What can I do for you?
But then you have to like work for her.
Let me run your social media. I can do that.
I'm bringing that shit apart. I'm tearing this shit apart. I'm running social media.
Yeah, because then y'all gonna get into a big fight. And y'all gonna break up because you posted the wrong photo from the wrong angle.
Yeah, that's probably not the best actually. But that's an interesting topic though.
Yeah,
that is interesting. Was that it for albums?
I think it's just for music.
Really?
I didn't have any singles that I cared about. There weren't a lot that came out this week.
I thought something else that came out that I was interested in.
I mean, I listened to a bunch of them, but I mean, like there wasn't much that I really cared about.
Okay.
Not a ton music wise, but we're gonna get into like a lot of entertainment news coming up here soon.
That's true.
Labyrinth put one out. Corday put a single out. Charlie Puth, Bryson Tiller, but Willow put one out too. But they were all just like,
Yeah, I guess I was listening to a lot of old songs this week.
There wasn't much.
All right, well, we can move on to other things. Actually, songs of the week. How could I forget?
Mm-hmm.
So, I usually don't play trap, but Migos is different. They just embody that lane.
They're not even Migos no more.
Yeah, they are kind of weird right now. They're not making music together.
They'll join up back together. They'll work things out
every once in a while. Yeah. But
fuck that.
This particular song, all three of them are on, and it's called Roadrunner from Culture 3.
Yeah, it's one of the few on Culture 3 that this one goes.
It's just when they find that beat, man. Sometimes they just have the perfect beat, and you just know, like this is a banger. I don't even need them to say nothing. You already know because they're all talented. So. Without further ado, man, here's Roadrunner by the Migos. What you want me to do, bro?
You know what I'm saying? I forgot about this shit.
Spin that shit, Pizzy.
Mixing my jello, I'm dripping, I'm stepping, they know that I'm ripping my game. Walk out the perk at the Addy, I'm missing the dope, I got dope in my chain. Supercharged all of my cars and I'm going to Mars and this money ain't chain. Took out my top, I'm exposing the brand, I got young nigga ready to stain. Told a bad bitch don't speak, left a waterfall on the sheets. Paintings on the wall, Mona Lisa. Switch my whole by the week. Bring my flame to the street, fuck her in the throat, get my name out the street. Running to the bank, track me, bricks in the truck, roll, run a beat. Don't give a fuck up for bitches or none, she sucking me numb till I go to sleep. Woke up and told myself I am the Don, then bought me a Don, that shit wasn't cheap. Nah, ain't giving no wands, I got a little stick in the arm of the reach. Truck out the Y by the G, you already know by the roll by the key. Rain under the thunder, the truck doing normal. Burn out the cap, but I serve in the Honda. Saving my money, my vision was tunnel. Remember I thought that the Honda was some. I told the streets and it's hurting my mama. I heard the beat and the millions start coming. I had no money, been locked in the jungle. I dropped the coupe and it's not in the summer. Back into water and banned the G's. The Southside keep tasting like candy to me. Thought it can fuck on my man and me. For the party, the oppa, you smell the debris. The block, the north is embedded in me. Leave him hot, he got hit with the cutter, he sleep. I paid the duck to my brother, let's do. Buy my bitch a new Urus and butter to see. Make some Margiela, I'm dripping, I'm stepping, they know that I'm ripping my game. Walk out the perk at the Addy, I'm missing the dope, I got dope in my chain. Supercharge all of my cars when I'm going to Mars and this money ain't changed. Took out my top, I'm exposing the brand, I got young nigga ready to stain. Told the bad bitch don't speak, left a waterfall on the sheets. Pants on the wall, I'm on the lease. Switch my whole by the week. Bring my flame to the street. Fuck her in the throat, keep my name out the street. Running to the bank, track me. Bricks in the truck, roll, run a beat.
Demon in the gladiator Jeep. Low key moving in the street. Bulletproof trucks in the fleet. Mafia ties too deep. I cut the inside of Mercedes, I'm crazy. Don't trap in one spot, we'll switch the location. Ordered it up and it came with some gravy. Bigger the bus, better come with the payment. Ain't nothing just to knock something off. Top floor sitting like a boss. They go to call. Dominoes, them niggas fall. Behind the back double the cross. Knowing I'm talking about dribble the ball. We bucking this shit on the law. Done got it the way we get off. From the beginning, we had the talent to win it. Protecting the business. I'm buying the block, new extensions. You cannot walk in my J's, you kidding? You will be finished. You niggas bitches. Hustle mentality, mama mentality. Scrape every dollar and penny.
Make some Margiela, I'm dripping, I'm stepping, they know that I'm ripping my game. Walk out the perk at the Addy, I'm missing the dope, I got dope in my chain. Supercharge all of my cars when I'm going to Mars and this money ain't changed. Took out my top, I'm exposing the brand, I got young nigga ready to stain. Told the bad bitch don't speak, left a waterfall on the sheets. Pants on the wall, I'm on the lease. Switch my whole by the week. Bring my flame to the street. Fuck her in the throat, keep my name out the street. Running to the bank, track me. Bricks in the truck, roll, run a beat.
Big stones, it's a waterfall league. I never been a clone, it's only one of me. When I slide, when I ride, keep the fire under me. The niggas in the street don't think shit sweet. The bitch act right, I give her a treat. Chrome hard jeans and padded for lead. She want the Birkin, I tell her go work it. She ain't gon' sit there and get it for free. Little bit of bitch, she petite. Thinking about taking her home with me. She hopping the cougar, the front and the fake, cause she talking about the Zaza stink. My eyes come from Elliot, no, not the water that's out of your sink. Got so many K's Confederate, don't think I'm about touching on my Cuban link. I got the gang and ink, all of my bros gon' stain for me. I fuck the game with chains, cause I know that they won't change on me. Me and the coupe, that's a couple. I throw the rats in the duffel. I gotta ride with a cutter, start with a cup and it gotta be double.
Make some Margiela, I'm dripping, I'm stepping, they know that I'm ripping my game. Walk out the perk at the Addy, I'm missing the dope, I got dope in my chain. Supercharge all of my cars when I'm going to Mars and this money ain't changed. Took out my top, I'm exposing the brand, I got young nigga ready to stain. Told the bad bitch don't speak, left a waterfall on the sheets. Pants on the wall, I'm on the lease. Switch my whole by the week. Bring my flame to the street. Fuck her in the throat, keep my name out the street. Running to the bank, track me. Bricks in the truck, roll, run a beat.
Oh my God, bro. That's just incredible, bro.
Nah, that's pretty dope.
They fucking bodied that beat. Beep, beep. Roadrunner, beep, beep. All right, what you got for us, Pat? Pat Money?
I'm playing this duo called To Another.
Okay.
And this one's called Coming Alive.
Pause.
Pause.
Oh, hold on.
Pause and play.
I can feel your love some mornings, feel the empty sheets. Yeah, and it comes on without warning, like the air I breathe. And I must have done something right, had love my whole damn life. Am I in need of something from you? I'm on a road to your perfection, I don't need correction. Am I in need of something from you? So please don't try and shade me, I've been so patient lately. I'm just everything you want to be, Every now and then I smell fire burning, it's like the earth ain't turning. I'm just everything you want to be. Now I'm just coming alive. Baby, I'm coming alive. Yeah. Now I'm just coming alive. Baby, I'm coming alive. I can feel the eyes around me, kill the bugs I need. around me. No, I won't concede. And I must have done something wrong. Kept you around for way too long. Am I in need of something from you? I'm on the road to my perfection. I don't need correction. Am I in need of something from you? So please don't try and shake me. I've been so patient lately. I'm just everything you want to be to me. Every now and then I smell fire burning. It's like the earth ain't turning. I'm just everything you want to be to me. Now I'm just coming in the eye. Baby, I'm coming alive. Oh, baby, I'm coming alive. Oh, baby, I'm coming alive. I don't care what came before me. I see the point in being lonely. 'Cause baby, I'm coming alive. So please don't try and shake me. I've been so patient lately. I'm just everything you want to be to me. Every now and then I smell fire burning. It's like the earth ain't turning. I'm just everything you want to be to me. Now I'm just coming alive.
Damn. Pat, stay hitting us with the fucking bangers, bro. The undercover bangers.
Yeah, that's To Another coming alive.
Yeah, that's hard.
That was dope.
That was very fucking beautiful. What you got for us, Elijah?
There is this. Why use my full name? There is this artist named Koto or Koto, what I think is Koto. I think I've heard a couple of his songs on TikTok, and then when I kind of dive down into his discography on YouTube and other Spotify things like that, he's a couple of good bangers. The main one I think people know is Silly, but the one I like the most is Shoulder Shrug. So this is Shoulder Shrug by Koto.
Let's go. Let's get it.
They acting like having fun like it's real. Let me go and grab my cup, feeling chillin'. Wasted a plate, they ain't silly. Let them hate, throw it in my shuffle. I think I'm off a couple. Went ahead and push it to the sides like a cheek. Got a ball flying like a cloud. Cause we ain't equal. About to let it fly like an ego. When the head is smoking to the face, but the shit ain't legal. I be like, what's up? This shit can't get enough. I don't wanna fall in love. I'm only tryna pop it like champagne. Set it up, got my brothers in the cut. Michael Jordan, Shoulder Shrug, ballin' on that secret stuff. We about to take them to the doctor. They wanna be silly, but they ain't doing it properly. Let it show, let it go, let it flow. She high ready, pizza roll, knock it down, domino, bird car, Alamo. Wanna talk about they know, gotta put this shit to work, make it clap like it's a heart attack. Got me twins, I'm seeing dark. Now I'm buck 60 with muscle, charge it up, went ahead and charge it up. Grease, pizza, buttercup, let me see that tummy tuck. In the function, yeah, they friends. And let's not pretend like you ain't gon' let us in. Yeah.
That beat is filthy.
Oh my goodness. So it's songs like this that convinced me that I can bench 285. Bro, I was listening to this shit. I was like, I could definitely hit this shit real quick. Let me give myself
shoulder shrug to this.
Let me shoulder shrug. Let me chest shrug this shit off my fucking neck before I drop it off. I did the shrug that bench off because I damn near died.
Hey, you didn't though.
I didn't know.
That's the dub right there. It's the dub in disguise.
Crushed my ribcage is all I did.
We're gonna take a little break or
A little breaky break. We got to turn this fan on because it is hot in here. It's getting hot in here.
Then please don't intervene. No, please don't intervene.
We're back
serious.
from the break.
Did you guys hear about the Wingstop sandwich, the chicken sandwich that they're selling?
I have not known.
So as with every other restaurant, they have their own chicken sandwich, but you know they're a chicken spot, so it makes sense. But what makes them different is that they put
Their actual wing sauce on it.
you can get different wing sauce, so you can customize it a little bit. They have like 12 different flavors that you can choose.
Okay.
And
just like
people have been going crazy, so they're sold out nationwide.
I don't see why. It's just like you basically order like the big ass like,
chicken tender.
big ass boneless wings. That's all it is.
That's basically what it is. Put it on a bun with a pickle and some.
I want to try
tomatoes.
it.
I don't
I want to
like,
get.
I don't like the boneless wings, so I probably won't try this.
You don't like Wingstop?
I like the boneless wings.
The sandwich might be all right though.
Eh.
I think it's fun that you can do the different sauces. I think that's cool because now you can make it as spicy as you want, or as mild, or as barbecue. You know, like that's kind of dope. You can go in and get a different experience every time.
You could always really do that if you wanted to.
It's not the same, no, Pat. Come on now, it's different.
There's levels to it.
That's why I sold out.
I sold out because niggas just go crazy over shit.
Yeah, you
Like
put a chicken sandwich out, they come. We gonna taste this shit. We gonna find out. I gotta wait.
Shit, let fucking Chick-fil-A put out wings. That shit gonna go crazy.
They don't have wings? No, they don't have wings. They have like the nuggets. Okay.
I mean,
It's coming soon though.
let's see. What are all?
That would be kind of good. That would be kind of good.
I'm trying to find it. What are all the sauces that they have? Because I have no clue.
It's your traditional wing sauces. They got the mild, the barbecue, the buffalo, and then they have the spicy like habanero.
So Hawaiian, garlic parmesan, lemon pepper, hickory smoked barbecue, mild, Louisiana rub. Actually sounds pretty fire. Spicy Korean Q, original hot, Cajun, mango habanero, and then atomic. I don't think I'm
That's
gonna
too
get.
hot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get an atomic sandwich. You're gonna have an atomic bowel movement.
Yeah, that's
you
facts.
will nuke your toilet. So
That's facts.
how about nah?
But yeah, I'm happy to see when it comes back. I'm gonna check it out.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Well, that's a sad turn.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where like today's the day we're recording, and that's one of those things where like, hey, this is as patriotic as I'm gonna be to mention this real fast. Show our respects. So it is the 21st anniversary of 9/11. So of course, you know, people are just out and about, you know, paying their respects. It's a day that changed America. Some say for the better, some say for the worse. But it's one of those things where like a lot of people, unfortunately, were killed back on that horrific day. I think we were all maybe 5 years old in kindergarten when that happened. And so for us, we were on the younger side of things where we really didn't have a good idea of what was going on. I vaguely remember people being in a panic. And then there was all this talk about war. Like a lot of people in my family ended up going to the military immediately after this.
Really?
Because it was that call to action. I mean, it's one of those things where like, yeah, the country was attacked and everybody had this main focus of that enemy over there. And so, I mean, years forward, you know, hopefully, you know, people still kind of recognize and pay their respects at the memorials, and you know, people still don't have xenophobia for certain groups of people. That was a big thing that happened back in the day with xenophobia. But for the main things, like, are people out on the bridges on the highway waving flags, waving at people?
Yeah, I saw them.
Matter of fact, it was funny because on my way over here to your house, you know, there's old people were waving flags on a bridge, and they're like waving at cars passing by. And this old dude, he waved to the car in front of me, and then I got my hand up my window and I waved at him, and he turned his ass around. And I was kind of like, maybe he doesn't like black people. I don't know, like, because he clearly could see me waving. He didn't even acknowledge me. Like, he looked at me and it just turned around. But there's this nice other lady who waved at me, so I was like, all right, that's cool.
Maybe he did see. Yes. So yeah, that is pay your respects, man.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
It was a big day in history, but like you said, I was really young, so I don't really remember much of it. But
yeah, and unfortunately, man, what really sucks is I know Jon Stewart, like, he fought for this for years, speaking about how the first responders who were there at the scene of 9/11, like, they didn't get the health care they needed, and a lot of them passed away over the years, and he's been really pushing for that. And so it's sad to see that, like, still people who were there at that moment who helped out have all these horrific lung conditions and diseases and illnesses, and now that they don't get the help or the recognition they receive. So
yeah,
it's unfortunate.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Well, moving on. This is so random. We're going back and forth. Maybe we should come back to this one.
No.
I want to go to these
negative ones first.
Well, not. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
One's
it's
funny,
kind of
though.
in the same vein. So, rest in peace to David A. Arnold. He's a comedian who was just starting to get his just due. I first heard of him like a month ago or maybe 2 months ago.
Yeah, I think you told me about him. Like we got back from Chicago.
Yeah, because he was on Kevin Hart's comedian podcast, and he was just really cool, like to hear. And he's been writing and doing a lot of jobs behind the scenes. And he's finally started to like bubble up a little bit and on Instagram, and he started his tour, and he was doing really well. And he just passed away from natural causes at like 53, 54 or something like that. And it was just very sudden and just really strange.
Yeah, when you posted it, I was like, what the fuck? Like that's
just so
that's
crazy.
random. Like,
That's young.
It blew my mind, man.
Yeah.
It's just really sad, because you just never know when it's time. So I just wanted to shout out to him because he was a light, for me that month. It was just, I was going down the rabbit hole of everything he's done and everything, and it was good while he was here. So rest in peace to David A. Arnold.
Thank you for putting me onto his comedy specials too. I watched both of those on Netflix.
I gotta go back.
Yeah,
now and watch it
man,
again.
they were amazing. I
really-
was one of those next.
I know it's so unfortunate, man. It really is.
I definitely got to go back and I haven't seen his performances before, but I will definitely go back and check these out.
I'm sure you'll love it, man. He's really, really funny.
I'm not seeing anything about the cause of death. So I guess they
didn't release anything. It just said that natural
natural
causes,
causes,
which is
yeah.
really odd. It's really odd because he's still fairly young.
My mother is his age, and it's
Yeah.
kind of weird to me that that's weird, but yeah,
Maybe they're just keeping it to themselves at the moment.
and that can make sense. So yeah.
But also in news, I'm sure everyone's heard, Queen Elizabeth has also passed away on the same day, I believe. But
She was like 96.
she was
Bro,
she
old.
lived a long life,
Yeah, man.
a really, really long life. I don't have much to say about.
I'm just gonna say
I mean, I don't say.
I always
don't
forgot that
say
there
I
was a
didn't care.
king and queen.
Oh, they don't even do shit there. This is title.
I mean, they're a figurehead of the old government style that the UK used to have. The main thing is that ever since Queen Elizabeth died, y'all been going crazy on TikTok. Twitter's been going crazy.
yeah.
YouTube's been going crazy. Everybody's just everybody's like, we smoking that Queen.
Yeah, it's just that's crazy.
And I'm like, what did she do to y'all personally? But however, I understand historically, the British have not been good to other nations. They colonized most of the world, and they treat a lot of people very, very poorly. And so the main thing is kind of like, so indigenous people,
And she was
Irish
racist.
people, and black people, and she was racist, unfortunately. So this is one of those things of, and you told me about the conspiracy that she got, what, Princess Diane killed?
Supposedly. That's what the rumor is.
The rumor is,
but
yeah.
There's just a lot of conspiracies with the royal family, and it's all just pretty weird. But
Yeah.
I never really paid too much attention to it, to be honest with you, because I mean, it just never really affected my life.
I don't care about
I never followed any of it. But
I mean,
I do want to say rest in peace, because it's still a person that passed away.
I mean, we're still going to pay respect to the dead. I just find it funny that people on TikTok are just going dummy with the memes.
I did not expect that at all. But
at the same time, though,
I mean,
like,
it makes sense.
I mean, they tried to conquer most of the world, and they're a huge reason on why certain things in history happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That's facts.
So,
okay, so I just wanted to say, should I get a tattoo?
that's up to you,
It
buddy.
was very random,
You want a
but
tattoo?
I've been wanting one for like several years, but it was always the dilemma of me not knowing whether or not I'm gonna like it in 10 years. You know what I mean? And I don't want to put something on my body that's gonna be there forever that I'm gonna grow up to hate. So it was just kind of like back and forth forever. But recently, I was like, what if I got like one of my song lyrics as a tattoo? Because I don't think I'll ever get over my songs. I mean, I might like not like it as much,
Fair
but
enough.
a lyric, I feel like I'll always enjoy that, like looking at it. So I don't know. I just thought it was a thought that came to my head.
I have a movie quote on my arm, so
Really, I didn't know it was a movie quote.
it's from my favorite movie, Gladiator.
Okay,
I still have not. I've not sat down and watched that movie from front to back yet. I still need to watch it.
that's a great movie.
I know, it's just long. It's just long and lengthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No homo. I mean, pause or whatever.
I'm not saying.
Yeah, you do gotta pause that. I didn't even peep that, but I'm glad you paused it.
The minute I said lengthy, I'm like, hold on.
Do you have tattoos?
I don't have tattoos, but I do want to get a tattoo for the sake of I want to cover up this body scar that I have. Because this bite mark's been on me for the longest time, and it's a sick reminder of the shitty life I used to live in Muncie. And so I don't know how well people can tattoo over damaged skin or scar tissue.
That'd be tough.
But I'm looking for anything that's going to cover up. There's something, like you said, like I don't want to regret getting a tattoo because it's going to be always there. But I definitely regret having this bite mark on my right arm. Yeah. So hopefully eventually I can get something that I might really enjoy that, that I want to keep. Mm-hmm. So, and that's kind of where I'm at too with the whole tattoo thing.
And I know they've changed a lot of that stuff. Like you get it removed, you can get like not so permanent ones, but
you're not hitting me with a laser. You're not hitting me with a laser, bro.
That stuff's expensive.
Nah, bro. You're gonna burn my skin with a laser.
I just want to get something I know I'm gonna like.
Right.
And it's tough to know what to get. There's so many things. There's millions of them. You can get different fonts. You can get colors and shades. You can do a whole sleeve. It's just like it's kind of overwhelming when you think about it.
Bro, honestly, at one point,
sometimes you just gotta just do it.
I think of the prices too,
and it's expensive.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. When the Black Panther movie came out, I really did want to get a neon blue tattoo on my lip at the bottom.
Lying.
I really wanted to do it.
I know a lot of people went and did that.
I promise you, like I would dead ass.
But that shit fades away inside your lip.
I know that sucks. Like I would totally like, dude, come on now.
And
like,
that sounds painful as fuck.
It does sound painful as shit, but just to go around with the whole Wakanda.
So you was just gonna pull your whole lip out every time you go somewhere?
100%.
That's sick. Yeah, that's some.
That's what they did in the movie.
Yeah, but it's a movie.
No, you got a tattoo from the movie.
I didn't get it inside my lip. Hey, look at this shit.
That's just kind of weird, bro.
All right,
check this out. Like, bro, put your mouth away.
I mean, you got a whole
buddy.
I mean, there's African nations where they got a whole dinner plate in their mouth. You tell me, you tell me that tattoo is weird.
That's cultural. You just doing it because you saw it on a movie.
We're not doing that.
Nigga can put a whole 7-course meal on his lip. And you roasted me because I get a tattoo on my lip.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. And yes, I would roast you if you got the Black Panther shit on your lip. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Nah, that shit was hard as fuck in the movie. I don't care.
You should go get it.
Nah, I'm good.
All right, cool.
That's the reason why you didn't get it in the first place.
Yes, right. He knew it was gonna happen, bro.
It'd be painful. It'd be painful. That's why.
You want to tell us about why you hate cover bands, or are you gonna ask us if you like them?
Dude, okay. Again, I feel like I talk about this so much. Does anybody truly look forward to paying $5 or $10 for cover, going to their favorite local bar, and hearing a B, C, D, whatever cover band of the week, going to that bar to sing the same 10 to 20 songs that we hear every week after week after week from every single other cover band?
You don't have to go to the bar.
I don't have to go, but I want to go is my thing. You know what I mean?
But they have a cover band in the States. Go to a different bar then.
Every bar has a cover band.
Not every bar.
Not every bar, but like most local bars have cover bands.
So you would rather them play their own music?
I rather them play their own music. I much rather, because for me it's like, okay, so think about
damn it, karaoke.
Not exactly. I mean, cover band is karaoke.
I agree. Like, I don't want to listen to it all the time, and I'm not usually a huge fan of covers. But like if it's a really good band, and then depending on the scene too, because like this wedding I went to, there was a band there, and they did a lot of the covers, and there was a lot of hit songs that everybody knew, but they put on a fucking show.
You have to knock it out the park.
They bodied that.
Like, there's a reason why they probably got hired, because they're good.
They were great.
Exactly. But, like, you don't think they're going to...
And it was nice because there was 2 lead singers. Yeah. So there was a girl and a guy. So they would take turns, and it felt like it was 2 different...
voices.
Yeah. So, like, you didn't get bored with this one guy singing the same way. You know, like, they were actually really talented. And I was like, you know what?
And what's crazy
bands are not bad.
What's crazy... What's crazy is that, like, with that in mind, they get paid to go to wedding ceremonies because that's the quality of sound they have. Yeah. They're not this rinky-dink cover band mixed match of middle-aged people.
I'm sure they do bars too, probably.
And, I mean, they must be do some nice bars, though, because
maybe
it's one of those things of, like, I don't want to hear songs that I like and have somebody fuck it up.
No, that's facts. No, I'm 100%.
It makes me sick.
Just play the song, bro.
You're hating me. You're making me hate the song that I love. You know what I mean?
I'd rather have a DJ there play the song that I like from the artist that made it.
Yes.
But yeah, there are times where it's okay, but I don't want to hear it every time.
Because to Pat's point, yes, it is basically karaoke with instruments. You're making me pay somebody. You're making me pay to watch somebody sing karaoke.
Yeah. At that point. I don't want you to sing Michael Jackson.
And it's funny, dude. Oh my, that or Temptations or Whitney Houston. or any legend who we love, and they ruin the song. And then it's funny, like there's one of two options. When they sing black artists music, they either have the one black guy, the one black woman in the band sing it, right? They also one person of color sing the song, or they got this one white dude who, to his credit, he tries to hit the soulful notes, but he starts remixing the song a little bit. I'm like, bro, you can't change your inflection for the lyrics. You screwed it up. And that's what I kind of mean. I'm like, I just don't care to hear this. Because anytime I hear cover bands, I'm like, sit me far away from the cover band or I'm sitting outside. One of the two. I don't care to hear it.
That's fair enough, man. That's fair enough. You want to tell us about the iPhone 14, the new release?
It is that time of year again. The iPhone 14 is officially going to release on September 16th. It was announced at the Apple event on September the 7th. Yes, it is. I can't get it right away because employees at the company I work for cannot get it for at least a month and a half until after every single customer gets it. So what I'm looking at now is basically there's no big changes. Well, I can't say that. There's actually there are more changes from the 13 to the 14 than there was from the 12 to the 13. And so with the new iPhone being out right now, the main thing is that they tried to make the iPhone mini a good model of phone. They thought people might want a smaller phone to have in their pocket. Some people do, but it was reported that out of all the iPhones for the 12 and the 13 for the year, the minis made up 8% of the sales. They weren't very desirable. So now like pretty much almost every carrier is like giving away for free. It's like, hey, just take this phone. Like we don't need this phone in our inventory no more. And so now what they did was there is now an iPhone 14 regular size, which has been the same size for the last 4 years. So the iPhone 14 base model will go from 128 gigs to up to 1 terabyte. Well, no, 128 gigs up to 512, I believe. It'll be the same size as the 13, the 12, and the 11 before it, and the XR, the 6.1 inch screen dimensions. And there's now going to be instead an iPhone 14 Plus. And so they're going back to the old school style, like, hey, here's just the phone, but bigger. Yeah. So you don't want to pay the extra $200, $300 for the Pro Max, but pay an extra $100 to have the phone be bigger. It's the same size of the Pro Max, so that's one thing. They're still going to have the Pro models, but of course, iPhone 14 base and iPhone 14 Plus are going to be the same size as the iPhone, have the same look as the iPhone 13. So the notch is going to be the same, the camera angle is going to be the same, but they're pretty much all outside of a couple of components on the inside, we're pretty much all going to be the same phone. Now, the biggest changes this year are going to be for the iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max. Now, they completely changed up the design to where instead of a notch or I forget what they call the notch on the top side of the phone itself, it is now going to be what they call an island. So it'll be a hole punch out where the top of the front camera screen goes, and it will now contain all your notifications. So when you get a notification pop up, it'll pop up in this black bar instead.
Like little words will show up on the top of the
little words,
like icons.
It'll be a quick access to like, hey, instead of pulling your screen up and go to another app, you can just click on like, hey, sounds playing in the background, maps are playing in the background. Click on that little notch button, and it'll pull it back up again on the left and the right side. And what's also cool is that, dude, they got a sick deep purple color, which I am 100% getting. I am 100% getting that color. It is a dope color. They brought back the cinematic mode, but they also have new video camera stabilization it's called action mode.
Okay.
And so
if you're moving around and
shit. So from now on, when people start recording these World Star hip hop fights, it better be still video. You better turn that feature on. Any kind of anything action wise is going on.
Never great when there's a fight, bro.
No, cameraman suck, bro. Hopefully they turn this feature on. It helps out
the whole fight.
They might as well call that the fight cam for the new feature for the iPhone, so you can see what the fuck is going on.
That's cool.
But nah, man. So I mean, Apple's kept the same prices. So the iPhone 14 will be $800. The iPhone 14 Plus will be $900. The Pro, of course, is going to be $1,000, and the Pro Max will be $1,100. And for the most part, add a couple new camera features. They did. So traditionally, Apple always had 12 megapixel camera lenses on the back. They will now have its main telephoto lens be a 48 megapixel camera. So we're hoping that with that new adjustment in the camera, it will have higher quality photos. Apple already has the greatest phone when it comes to video recording, not so much photos.
Okay.
So Interesting to see when it comes out. I'm trying to figure out if I have enough money to get one. We shall see.
Bro, I literally just go in and I give them my phone and they're like, okay, here's this new one. I never have to pay more or anything. It's like I just get a new phone. So I'm just kind of like constantly on a lease, but that's fine with me.
I have iPhone forever, so I can go in every year and get a new phone if I wanted to.
That's what it is.
Pat, I'd say for you, because you sold the 11 Pro, I think the 14 will be a good fit. I mean,
I'm not getting.
You're at the point now where it's been about you're 3 models behind, and I think you're at a good point
until
where
it breaks. I'm with 11
you've
Pro.
broken that phone so many times.
No, I haven't.
You cracked it back in the day.
Okay, I have Apple carries $100 to get a new phone. It's the same phone.
So why don't you replace it? Like, why don't you get the new one? Is it just because you don't want to, or is there any particular reason?
There's no reason for me to get a new one.
You just don't care?
Yeah, I just don't care to.
I mean, there's a crack on it right now. I can see it. Top right hand corner.
He don't care.
It don't stop nothing though. So it's like, what's the point?
I'm waiting for that day for his phone to really start get a virus or something, start messing up.
He's just gonna get the Apple Care and replace it again. Don't get the same one. Yeah.
True.
If this phone breaks, I'll get a new one. But until then,
if it broke like completely unusable, are you gonna get like the same one, or are you gonna get the newest model?
I would get a new one.
Okay.
But I mean, until then,
so that's the only way it would happen.
Okay.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
I guess I'm a hype beast.
Yeah.
So when it comes to phones,
also
I just like the new colors.
No, the new color, bro. The new color, because the Sierra Blue is what me and you got for the 13. But that deep purple, hold on, bro. That's a game changer right there.
I like when they came out with the green one. I wanted to get that, but
see, I'm not a fan of the green.
But I don't want to get a new phone and have it be the same model. Yeah. So,
but I wanted I wanted a ruby red. Like I want a crimson dark.
That
blood
product red when they came out with that was dope.
It wasn't dark enough for me. I wanted to be a little bit darker. You know what I mean? And like I feel like it'd be interesting. I feel like they can make a nice blood orange color, and that'd be pretty hard.
I really wanted the yellow one, but they had sold out before I could get it.
You mean the gold one?
Or maybe it was like a pink one. I don't remember. It was one of the ones, but I couldn't get it. I like the white one too. The white one's hard.
Also, what was funny about it is that people kept roasting Apple. So people kept roasting Apple at their event for the way they kept shooting the commercials. They made it so basically they came out with the AirPods 2 will also be coming out. So AirPod Pros 2 will be releasing for $250, as well as a new Apple Watch Ultra and the new Apple Watch Series 8.
I need a new Apple Watch. I might, because this is still like the 3.
Yeah.
I'm way behind.
So yeah, you're 3 to the 8. Yeah,
I want that new shit.
Now,
and I want the LTE.
You need to get the LTE on your watch. What's funny is that now one of the cool things about the watch and the phone is that this is kind of how they marketed the device. If you get lost out in the desert, or I know, right?
They be having the dumbest situations.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like you lost out in the desert, you lost out in the woods. Like this is all white people shit, right? And so it's kind of like here's this feature where they've partnered up with some satellite companies to where if you get lost and you have no cell phone service, you have to angle your phone or your watch just right to send out a signal to the satellite, and it'll let you do minimal texting to text for help to first responders to come pick you up, to locate you.
It's kind of cool.
It's going to save people's lives. Also, in the watch and in the phone, it now has crash detection. So it will also call the authorities on your behalf. So you have to say no if you don't want them to come, if you are in a crash, if you're okay. If you're not okay, then they'll be automatically on their way. But it's funny because like this entire, like they really pushed that point, the entire showcase. And somebody made a memes commercial like, hey, this is John from Apple. Are you afraid of dying? Are you worried that you're going to get lost out in sea? You're going to be stuck in a desert? You're going to be getting crashed in your car? If you don't want to die and be left alone to perish, you better get the iPhone 14 and a Series Watch. Do you care about your loved ones and their safety? You better get in this new phone.
So if you don't have your phone on you, but you just have your watch, how would that happen?
What do you mean?
Like you said, like you could be out in the desert, wait, you have to angle your watch. Does that mean that your phone's not working?
No, like your phone, like so. Well, maybe I might be wrong about the watch. I don't think the watch has satellite SOS.
Oh, it's just the phone that can do it.
The phone can do satellite SOS. The watch can do crash detection.
Oh, okay.
So they both do crash detection, but I think only the phone can do satellite SOS. But honestly, satellite SOS for the time that if your signal did go down, you need help. That's actually pretty cool.
Dope.
That's actually pretty dope.
That's actually pretty neat. I like that.
Yeah.
So they can reach you.
Yes, they can reach you.
You can get service out here.
Just over satellite, not the carrier, not the tower.
What are these links here?
So go ahead and click on one.
Let's see. Major credit card companies are making it easier to track gun sales.
Yes. This is actually big news. So I think in regards to
get you, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I think in regards to gun control rights, I think this is the huge one that we have going forward. So basically, right now is that Visa. I mean, dude, if you're paying cash for the gun, then that's super sketchy. First of all,
that's where most of them are getting paid for.
Which I'm at the gun shows, I'm sure, but like if you're only like, so the main point of this is that Visa, MasterCard, and American Express, they want to track gun purchases separately to make sure they can help avoid mass shootings, like the prelude to a mass shooting. So the people who go out and like, I'm gonna buy this weapon, I'm gonna buy this amount of ammo, things like that. They can flag that, they can show that. That way, they get a good heads up ahead of time to document it. I don't think it's yet to report it, but I think it's kind of like
just to have a little paper trail,
more paper trail that was specific to like, okay, this person made a weapons purchase. And in case, and if it's one of those things like, okay, let's say this person never made a weapon purchase before. Now we're gonna flag it, right?
Well, wouldn't they have to do a background check? So what's the difference between this and that?
I mean, sometimes, man, people get guns without background checks. You know what I mean? People get guns pretty easy.
That's true.
But it's one of those things of that if the purchase can be tracked, then perhaps maybe future shootings can be avoided. Like, I get the point of it. We'll see if it. Hopefully, it doesn't have to be coming to practice, but we'll see what happens if it does eventually come into practice. Why are people speeding down the highway?
Hey, man, they gotta get to it, man. That's interesting though.
No, it's one of those safety things where like, okay, shout out to the major credit card companies to help keep us safe. You know what I mean? I don't know when this will be put into place, but it's something that I don't mind. I mean, it doesn't hurt my personal life in any means. And
it sounds like it's gonna cause a huge uproar with the people who like guns.
I mean, if you ain't gonna shoot up the place, then I feel like you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, that's fair. That's true. That's true.
It's not the police gonna knock on your door and be like, hey, you bought a gun, like. What the fuck?
What the fuck is this other topic, bro?
So here's something fucked up. So I know it was already talked about. So the Breakfast Club talked about this a couple days ago, and I thought it was something funny that I wanted to show you guys real quick. So there's this restaurant, this family-owned restaurant in Virginia that has a 9/11 seafood special. So it's called Patriot Day 2022 Seafood Sunday. There's a 9/11 special. Hey Pat. Let me read you all some of the menu items that they have in the Sunday special. Starting off with the 2077 chowder, the Flight 93 redirect. It's a hot crab dip with some croissant bread. How about the first responder flatbread?
That's crazy.
Here is a Pentagon pie, a freedom flounder, the 9/11 oysters, and that's just like. And then you can also get a never forget sampler and a remember teeny at this restaurant.
That's nuts.
So basically, this restaurant, it's called the Clubhouse.
Where is this
at Aqua Harbor. This is Virginia, right? So somebody's super tone deaf.
That's nuts.
That's silly.
That's insane.
And for me, it's kind of like, how more this did not go through checks and balances from the whole team. Like this is either the owner or the manager thing. Like this is gonna be a great idea. We're gonna have a banger flash sale on this Sunday, and this is not gonna offend anybody.
I don't know. I don't get it. It's just weird. That's some weird shit.
Didn't we have? Was there an article one time about somebody trying to make a Juneteenth menu?
Oh, they did a whole bunch of Juneteenth shit. Like they just try to make money off it.
Here's the runaway slave waffles and
that's yeah.
The Harriet Tubman.
But that's different though, because like it's a holiday now, so we were trying to celebrate it.
This is the memorial. It's kind of like a Memorial Day.
I'm not thinking like going to get fish
on 9/11.
Like it's not the way to celebrate. Like to remember
you can't celebrate 9/11.
Like, that's weird, bro. That's weirdo shit,
dude. The Flight 93 redirect, like, come on, bro. That's
insane.
That is sick, bro. Come on. Even I can admit, like, that's kind of sick.
That's some nasty work.
Bro, the Pentagon pie? Like, bro, you got shit.
That's clowning, yo.
Bro.
That's clowning. I don't know. Man. I don't even know what to say about that. What's the name of the restaurant?
The Clubhouse. The Clubhouse at Aqua Harbor.
Okay. Never going there. I don't plan on going to Virginia, but
me either.
Definitely not.
Is that Virginia?
Yeah, it's Virginia.
Might have been in there, huh?
No, I think
Pat's the owner.
I think I'm going to Virginia or Vermont. I think I'm going to Vermont, actually.
Passing me first in line at that restaurant. Yeah, I want the
shit might be hitting though.
Yeah, I want the freedom flatbread,
It was
please.
a bad rollout button. It might be good. I don't know. All right. Do we have anything else other than that? Than Disney?
I think that's about it. You didn't have any questions, did you?
I didn't have any questions.
Gotcha. We're pretty good on time here. We're about an hour. Okay, so all right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the part of the show where we're going to have to go through some rapid fire entertainment news bombs for you. So as you guys know, that D23 just dropped or just wrapped up their expo weekend. And so this is where Disney comes out and they announce games and TV shows and movies for Star Wars, regular Disney shit, Marvel, all kinds of crazy stuff they got going on right now. And they brought out so many celebrities to come announce all these great pieces of work that'll be coming out soon. But first, before I get into D23, let's talk about some other things that aren't Disney just yet to, get the people warmed up. So Atlanta's last season, I didn't realize Atlanta filmed both seasons back to back, and it's going to release the last season here this month.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I think it's on Thursday.
It's on Thursday,
Okay.
yeah. So
Well, that's nice.
Atlanta has the last season coming out. I hope this season is going to be a whole lot better. I was very confused by this past season.
Yeah,
it was not a good
me too.
season to me. It was all over the place. There are some funny moments. I don't know where the story's going, especially in regards to what's his name's ex-wife.
Oh yeah.
I think now they're back in Atlanta, so I think it's gonna focus more on them.
Yeah,
The
them.
trailer looked like it did, at least.
Especially with it being the final season, like
Yeah.
you gotta find some way to wrap it up.
You got to wrap it up.
Yeah.
You can't have no hijinks in Europe the way they did this last season.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Oh shit! Also, I finished Severance.
Yes, finally.
Yo, that last episode was
Nah,
crazy.
dog, that's some of the most wild television I've ever seen, bro.
Yo, he was
Like they had me hooked, and now I'm pissed that it was just over like that. Because
Yeah.
now I gotta wait
That's
a
season
year or however long because they haven't even started
They haven't started
recording.
filming, yeah.
So it's like, damn, bro, what a
That-
great show.
Last episode, he was like, "She's alive." I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, man, that threw me for a loop, yo. What a great show.
No, that's
Phenomenal. If you haven't seen this on Apple
I won't
TV,
lie. It started off very slow, but those last like
Yes.
4 or 5 episodes, they got to it.
yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Couple cool things that you guys might not know about. Rick and Morty's back.
I
Rick is-
didn't know that.
Rick and Morty is back, and they're finishing up with their. They had a bomb final episode last season about how this evil Morty tore down the whole Rick structure paradise, secret base type thing, and ruined all his portals. So he rewritten the whole code for the portal, so Rick's portals don't work anymore. So this first episode was about like trying to fix things up and get things going again, and all the
I didn't
hijinks.
finish that last season, so that's cool.
Definitely wrap up the last season. Check out this new season.
I don't think I even started it.
It's a Rick and Morty at all.
I
Last
think
season.
That's one thing I watched. It was like Snake Jazz. That's what I watched. Rick and Morty.
Okay, that
was a minute ago.
It was a really good episode. Let's see here. What else is non-Marvel? Do you guys ever watch Knives Out?
I saw the movie.
They will have a sequel going straight to Netflix called Glass Onion.
Saw that.
Yeah,
That shit looks good.
It looks dope, and I'm glad they brought back the detective because he was honestly the best. There's something about a Southern detective.
Yeah.
that is just funny to me.
No, that movie is
This
fantastic.
movie's a great movie. I still think it's kind of silly the way it ended.
Don't necessarily.
Because I'm like, dude, no, he had a whole wall. I argued about this so often. He had a whole wall of knives, and he just so happened to grab the one that's a fake.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, bro, this whole like weapons everywhere. All these are actual real blades. You grabbed the one fake one. Okay. Let's see. Game of Thrones, dragon bullshit. That's what I wrote down. Throne of the Dragon or something like that. Have you guys started it yet?
House of Dragon.
House of the Dragon.
Yeah,
I haven't
I'm
started.
caught up on it.
You got up on it, Pat? How do you feel about the show so far?
I like it.
Okay.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Game of Thrones. I don't know anything about it.
What?
But I wanna watch this and then watch Game of Thrones.
Okay. It's actually starting off pretty good so far. Dude, Pat, the uncle need to chill. Bro. Hey, the uncle in the show, he just be doing mean shit, He don't give a fuck about nobody.
Damon?
Is that his? Yeah, Damon. Damon just don't give a fuck about nobody. They gave this nigga a whole. He gave him a whole police force. He started tearing up shit. He started talking shit after his nephew died. He's like,
He was in a war. That nigga went ham in that war too.
yeah. And then
I fuck with Damon.
and they gave him. I mean, I fuck with Damon too. I just think he's gonna get himself in trouble. Get this man a whole island and he stole an egg. He's like, and they're like, hey, bro, you got to get this shit back.
He gave it back.
He did give it back, but he was talking shit until he was talking shit like, I ain't giving the shit back. You want to fight? And then his niece came. He's like, uncle, you need to relax, bro. He's like, all right, he's your fucking egg.
They lucky the niece came, because if not, they all would have died.
They all would have died. Yeah, he would have got wiped out. And
Sounds
then
intense.
but here's my thing though, right? Like the black dude with the dreadlocks had been saying like, yo man, like our ships are getting fucked up. We got to go take care of this crab eater guy. And the king ain't doing nothing. He's worried about getting remarried and having another kid. And black dude's like, all right, I got to talk to Damon about this. Like, Damon, you the only real nigga around here, bro. Like, me and you got to go fight this guy.
I'm not fucking with that black dude, bro.
He's been doing some shady shit.
That nigga try to get the king, who's like probably like in his 50s or 60s, to marry his 12-year-old daughter.
That's what they did back then, though.
Nah, not 12, though.
That's what they did back then.
Not 12.
That's sick.
But that's
Yeah,
what they did back then. You gotta keep the
back
blood,
then.
You gotta keep the bloodline strong.
You can go somewhere early. That's why he didn't marry her. He went with the other girl.
Yeah.
Because 12, well, not 12. I'm sorry.
Yeah. The other girl was like what, 16?
Older than 12.
She was 14.
Well, the 12-year-old, he was walking with the king. She said, my mom said I don't have to bed you till I'm 14 years old.
Okay.
And it's just like, bro.
But it's still what they did back in the day.
And like the character does not look 12 at all. She looks like she was like 6.
She does. Like she was like 9, bro. It was kind of weird. I was like, Liz, this is really weird.
Oh man. Okay.
Let's see what else we got going on here. Lord of the Rings. I put boring as shit. There's a Lord of the Rings show on Amazon Prime, and it's a big prequel from the main Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit trilogy.
Okay.
It's super, super, super slow.
Okay.
And I don't understand what's going on. They got this Hobbit girl. They can't really call them Hobbits for some reason. They're called Furfoots. And they're following this chick around. This guy crashed out of the sky. There's like 2 elves we follow, right? This black, you got this light-skinned Drake looking elf. And he's over here trying to figure out what these orcs are doing, trying to stop them. There's this other chick who's looking for a way to stop Sauron, because they don't think Sauron, the main villain's coming back. And so she's on this journey trying to figure out how she can track him down. And there's like all types of just hijinks going on. It's just starting off so slow. And I'm like, this is a great potential story, but it's just kind of lame right now.
Okay.
Let's see what else. Let's see what else. Is everything else Disney?
I think so.
Okay, let's get started. Before we get to D23, have you guys been watching She-Hulk?
No. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
I'm not watching that shit.
I haven't heard one person say anything good about it. So
Even if I did, I wouldn't watch it. It don't even look good.
It's not. So I started it. I gave it a chance because I did not like Ms. Marvel. I did not finish Ms. Marvel. I didn't care for Ms. Marvel. But I started it, and the first episode was a little bit cheesy in points, but it was just fun to see Hulk again and kind of talk about the world. Second episode was all right. I see the comedic points. The minute it got to episode 3 and we saw Megan Thee Stallion, and the last scene that we saw with She-Hulk is that she's twerking with Megan Thee Stallion, I'm like, this is way too silly for me. Everything's a joke. Like, we went from this whole serious in-game thing to like everything kind of being way too lighthearted and too jokey. And so I feel like, I understand She-Hulk's a comedy, but it doesn't be super serious. I just think it's pandering comedy. You know what I mean?
okay.
So it's just not working on its benefit. I'm gonna finish the show because we get to see Wong a lot. We get to see the Abomination, see Hulk, and apparently Daredevil's in his next episode. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where it goes to from here, but it's just gonna be kind of dull and boring.
Okay.
All right, so let's try to wrap this up as fast as we can. Let's get ready for D23 news. So we watched for a reaction the new trailer to Secret Wars. Our Secret Invasion, with Nick Fury being the main character we're following, with the invasion of the Skrulls. So Nick Fury's been out in space doing his spy shit and came back like, hey, we got aliens afoot.
I do care about this.
And I do care about this as well. I just hope it's finally like grounded again. It's on Earth. It's not talking about the multiverse. It's not the super saga crazy nonsense they had going on. So I'm looking forward to it. Next, they also have Werewolf by Night. So they're going to do another black and white horror film.
Okay.
Like a classic early 30s, 40s horror flicks with monsters, because just like Blade, they also do have, Frankensteins and zombies and mummies, and there's also werewolves in the Marvel Universe. So they're going to be doing this rendition of that.
Sounds interesting. I'll watch that too.
There is a sequel to Inside Out 2.
I'm here for that.
And I'm also here for that. It's a very emotional movie. The first one was pretty good. I'm curious to see where they go to from here. Here's an odd one I did not think they would pull back because it's been well over a decade. Hocus Pocus 2.
Yeah, I don't see the point in that at all.
And they're bringing back the original witches who are the actresses, and they're old. And shout out to them for reprising their roles, but I feel like this is not really a movie that anybody cared to ask for.
I don't know if a single person asked for this.
Nobody did,
other than like maybe 10 years ago.
I mean, it's a classic. It's a classic one-off movie, and it was fine for what it was. But there's no reason to be a sequel. But
I didn't even really like the first one. But
yeah,
I know it's a classic.
I never watched it.
It's okay to watch during the Halloween time. It's a holiday special movie.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, I'm not watching that shit.
I know you said Gracie's excited for this. Disenchanted 2, or just Disenchanted.
This is also like went way too long. They waited
Exactly.
all these actors are old as shit, but I'm sure she's gonna want to watch this, so it's fine.
They're just kind of pulling out sequels out of the ass. Here's one that we didn't ask for: a live-action Little Mermaid, and this time the internet's gonna go crazy because she's black.
They already are going crazy.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything yet, but like the minute I saw she was black, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be nuts.
This has been, but we knew she was black for like 2 years now.
Yeah, once they released that it was gonna be what's her name?
Halle Berry.
No, that's not Berry.
Bailey.
Halle
Bailey. Yeah.
You want to say
Chloe and Halle?
I ain't no fruit in there. You can't say no berries.
But yeah, they told us that she was gonna be in the movie, and a lot of people were like, "Why does she need to be black? Like, why did they have to pander?"
Yeah.
It's like,
this is a fucking mermaid.
It's a cartoon.
It's a not real character.
Anybody could play this role. She's gonna kill it.
As long as Sebastian's Jamaican, I'm cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Facts.
All right, facts. Being Jamaican, like
that's the only thing.
he better not be walking out. He better be walking out singing like Elton John or no shit.
Yeah, that's facts.
Under the Sea, I guess I'm exactly the same.
Nah, I want them to remix it. I want to make it a little bit fresh. Like remix it like a little bit.
They're gonna lose me if they do that.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't remix it. Okay. Don't do that.
I don't get why Disney is just turning a lot of their classics into live action. I don't think we really need this. There's been a lot of bad ones. There's more bad ones than good ones.
Yeah, for the most part.
You're rehashing the same story. You're just putting money behind it.
I mean, it makes it interesting, but most of the time I don't care for it.
I think going to actually one I like better was Aladdin. I like the live action version of Aladdin better than
an animated one. You're tripping. You're tripping. With Will Smith trying to rap his ass off as the genie.
He did a good job, man. That was a good movie. Have you seen it?
No.
You didn't watch it?
No.
So you can't even talk about it.
You gotta watch it. You can't do that.
I'll talk shit regardless.
It's actually really good.
It's a good movie.
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
All right, I
don't know if I like it more, but I can understand how.
No, definitely not more. I would never say that's blasphemous. Pat smoking crack.
That's my favorite movie, Disney movie. But I'm saying it's the live version was better than the animated one.
Now they made a live action Hercules, and that would go hard.
Oh, so now
that would, I'll get that one.
Find one that you care about now.
All right, let's see what else got here. Here's another movie we didn't ask for: The Haunted Mansion.
Bro,
not with Eddie Murphy.
Wait, what?
Not with Eddie Murphy. I don't know if Eddie Murphy's going to be in this
There's
or not.
absolutely no reason to do that, and especially without Eddie Murphy. That's just that don't even make sense.
The first one was silly anyway.
They need to cancel that shit right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I'm not watching.
I mean, it was okay. It was dumb.
It had some funny moments,
but it was it's Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
like doing it again is just weird.
And it was back when Eddie Murphy was like in his like prime shit. Like,
yeah, he was cranking the movies.
He was cranking like, bro. That's when like Doolittle was popping and shit.
Facts. He still has some not so good
weird
movies. I mean,
remember Dave?
Remember Flubber? Was it Flubber? Was he? No, he wasn't Flubber.
That wasn't him. I think that was
somebody else.
Wasn't that Robin Williams?
It was Robin Williams.
Dave was cool though. Don't do that to Dave.
Nah, Dave was.
It was weird.
Yes Man. You watch Yes Man?
I don't know that one.
He had to say yes to everything.
I thought that was Jim Carrey.
That was 1,000 words.
1,000 words.
1,000 words. Yeah, Jim Carrey was a yes man. I didn't see that one either.
That was pretty funny.
That's why I messed up. But yeah, 1,000 words was kind of that's just kind of dope.
Here's something super silly.
Oh, that was the one with his daughter. Oh, that's Imagine.
That's Imagine. Yeah, that's Imagine.
Something like that.
1,000 words was like he can only say 1,000 words, and then he dies. Like every time he talks, it's a tree in the backyard. Every time he talks, a leaf falls off the tree. So he has 1,000 words. Oh my
god! I'll be dead by the end of the week, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
By the end of the day,
my job is sales. I gotta talk. So I'm gonna
fuck that, bro. Fuck that life. I'm saying a bunch of bullshit.
He couldn't even like write things down, or it still count.
What?
Can he think?
Can he sign language?
No, anything.
Bro, fuck that movie, bro.
He can communicate. Damn, bro.
How did he get cursed with this bullshit?
He was like a bachelor and shit like that, and like this is this girl in his life that he kind of liked.
Okay.
And like it was supposed to like teach him how to like. I forgot what it was, but like it had a message at the end of the movie, and he ended up living and shit. But like,
oh, he survived.
Yeah.
Thank God.
He didn't die.
I don't need to watch it anymore.
All right, here's something that here's something we really didn't need. Why are they making a Lion Queen prequel called Mufasa? Lion King, Mufasa.
I don't know, but I'm not watching this because the first time they did live action, this shit looked terrible.
It did. Listen, man, my thing is because like you can't get these realistic animals to emote, so we can't really see the expressions on their faces. And then having these cartoony voices is a little bit weird. But here's my thing though, right? If I don't see a scene of him as a kid running away from gazelles in a stampede, it's an L movie for me. Yeah, like, I need to see Mufasa's dad die from the gazelles in the same way.
Yeah, that wasn't even gazelles.
It wasn't gazelles. It
was it antler? Some with antlers.
They were like water buffaloes or some shit like that.
Oh, they were buffaloes. Yeah, you're
some
right.
Big ass animals.
Some heavy ass.
He
animals.
might have survived against some gazelles.
Didn't stampede like
pushed
gazelles.
them little shits.
And then water buffaloes way
I just don't know if I care about Mufasa's story. I mean, it might be interesting. I don't know
what the story is.
Like, who knows?
They gonna make it up.
Here's something. Here's one more we didn't ask for: a live action Snow White.
Okay.
I don't think we need to see a grown man kiss a dead body.
She's not dead.
I mean,
but
they
that's
think
Sleeping Beauty.
No, they think she's dead.
Snow White had dwarfs.
No, people thought like they literally put her in a glass coffin because they thought that she was
Sleeping
dead.
Beauty?
Sleeping Beauty.
No, Snow White also did the same thing. No, wait, hold on. No. Snow White was in a glass
Snow White
coffin.
was the one that got poisoned with the apple.
She got poisoned with the apple, and they thought she died.
Yeah,
and he brought her back.
That's Sleeping Beauty.
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure Snow White is the one with the 7 dwarfs.
Yeah.
Yes, that is Snow White with the 7 dwarfs. But
and then what happens?
I don't know. They just live in the woods and shit.
They thought she died.
What's the conflict?
I don't know.
It was definitely a witch that poisoned her with the apple.
And Buddy was like, "Let me make out this dead body real quick, bring him back to life."
Okay.
And she came back to life, and we don't need to see that live action. But here's my thing, though, bro. I want to.
It depends on who playing her, though.
Here's my thing, though. I want a hip hop remix to Hi Ho.
Right, who's playing her? Who playing her?
I don't know.
Find out. This is important, just for research.
Snow White live action. Let's see here. Snow White live action.
Because it can't be nobody
cast.
Can't be nobody ugly.
It is whoever this chick is.
I can't see a picture of her.
Her name is Rachel Zegler.
Okay.
Show me a picture.
Do some research.
Keep
talking.
All right.
Well,
but here's my thing. I want a hip hop remix to Hi Ho.
I like it last name.
Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. It's off to work we go.
I mean, she's only 21.
She's 21.
Yeah.
She's from Jersey, South of Jersey.
And so, I mean,
she Colombian, not like that.
I don't think we
can make this work.
I mean, like, nah, shit, I can make that work. That picture now.
I'm just gonna watch it.
I can go watch that movie.
But like, it's weird that her name's Snow White when she's like not pale.
Snow White?
Yeah, she ain't white. That's the only weird. That's
Anybody
weird
can play Snow White, bro. Come on, it's a cartoon, right?
It's no Hispanic. What do you want to call her?
Facts, but
Damn, she's short as hell.
But that's kind of weird. That's what I'm kind of like. That's the whole.
It's a cartoon, bro.
The whole. It's literally Snow White. Her skin is white as snow. Or that's a little. Is that man have a lamb? Her skin is white as snow.
Yeah, that's some Bible shit.
Yeah. That's the weird part for me is that like, I mean, I'm cool for diversity, but Snow White, I feel like that you don't need that one.
I want some black dwarves.
I watched that one. Ooh, in Gal Gadot, whatever her last name is.
Yeah,
is in the movie too.
Oh, you lying? What's she playing?
You're the evil queen.
Okay, when it come out,
they got me.
Hey, when does this come out?
Hey, bro.
They got me.
I think I did ask for this.
Hey, calm y'all horny asses down. Bro.
They got me. They got took it out of me.
Yeah, what else coming out?
Took it out of me. Pat said sold.
I'm thinking this shit opening night.
Pat said I'm buying at the
wearing my best suit.
Pat said I'm buying at the whole theater and I'm bringing tissues and lotion.
I'm getting all the seats next to me. I need to focus.
I'm bringing a blanket. Don't even look at me.
All right.
I ain't go that far with it.
I don't know about all that. I just don't know.
Oh my god!
I buy a DVD for that.
That's the bonus scenes.
The director's cut.
That's different. This shit better be good though.
Pat auditioned for the role. He was kissing a dead body too much. Like, nigga, what are you doing?
I mean, it depends on how long she was dead.
The prince couldn't be black. They said. So like, all right.
All right, whatever.
That was too much. He said.
Yeah, it's too dark.
Too much diversity.
What else we got?
Star Wars is gonna have some more animated shorts in their 3D style called Tales of the Jedi. So it'll be like extra stories about how Count Dooku became evil. Ahsoka training through certain parts of time, focus on like other miniature characters. It's gonna be like a very short series.
Probably won't watch that. But okay, shout out to Star Wars.
Yeah, I don't watch Star Wars.
I mean, I wish you guys watched Star Wars because I love Star Wars. But
I tried watching the first one. I was like, nah, I feel like that shit.
You don't have to watch the first one. Just watch Rogue One. Let me know if you like it.
I'm not watching any of that shit no more.
Nah, we're gonna be like the normies one day. People actually got famous off of that. Like, hey, my friends watched Star Wars for the first time. That shit got like 1 million views.
I'm shitting on it the whole time.
I'm gonna be on my
just
phone.
to get,
I'm gonna be on my phone.
to get 2 million views.
Nah, the internet will fucking cancel us. We shit on
That's
Star Wars
fine.
too much. Actually, no, hold on. Star Wars fans hate Star Wars, so never mind.
Well, there you go.
I'm gonna be on my phone the whole entire movie.
They gonna come kill you personally.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna take the SIM card out of your phone.
It's an eSIM. It's an eSIM now.
Damn, I forgot.
Fuck you gonna do that?
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
on Android shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. One more thing about the iPhone 14, they're all eSIMs from now on. No more SIM cards, and it's gonna piss me off. It's gonna make my job a whole lot harder. Okay, next thing as far as D23 goes, the Skeleton Crew. It's a series following a group of kids who get lost in the Star Wars universe and on a ship and got to find their way home.
Okay.
I'm gonna skip that. Don't care for it. Sounds like a really silly kid story. But here's something that's cool. You guys don't watch it, but the Bad Batch season 2 is coming up. The Bad Batch is like this group of not deformed clones, but they're enhanced clones. They don't look like the rest of the clones, but they
Misfits.
they're misfits and they're fighting against
Losers.
the Empire.
Mutants.
Yeah, I think they are mutants. They're actually
Losers.
they're called mutants in the show.
Losers.
No, but they're like
Bitches.
they're like whoa.
Nerds. Bottom, like lower tier, like
No, but they're
like losers.
No, they're
Undesirables.
No,
Just
but
call
they're
them what they are.
but they're like the most badass clones.
like trash.
No, they're like top dogs. Like that's how good they are.
Okay.
They all have like these special superhuman abilities and shit. They're pretty dope.
But no one likes them.
They had to work their way from rags and witches.
Because they don't look like everybody
Rags
else.
to riches.
I thought they were trying to make a pun.
No, this series takes place after episode 3, and they're like on the run from like the actual Empire as it's forming. And so they literally like they killed all the Jedi, and like why are we killing the Jedi? Like they're like what the fuck is going on here? Like why are we killing Jedi? Like how are they our enemies? Something's fishy going on here, and they ran away. It's like y'all trying to hold Empire murdering motherfuckers. Let's leave.
Okay.
Biggest thing. Mandalorian season 3 will be coming out
I'm
here
here
soon.
for it. Let's get it.
So
Let's get it.
hold on. I don't like Star Wars, but you like Mandalorian?
I didn't say I didn't like Star Wars. He said that.
Okay.
I said I just don't watch it. I like Mandalorian though.
But that's Star Wars.
I watched Clone Wars when growing up too.
But that's Star Wars.
You never say you don't like it.
Yeah, I do like it. I just don't. I haven't seen all the movies.
Okay.
I tried to keep up, but it's just a lot.
It is a lot.
You need to dedicate a lot of time to this shit.
Echo is another Marvel show that'll be coming to Disney Plus here soon. And do you know who Echo is?
No.
It is the deaf lady from the Hawkeye show. Remember the villain in the Hawkeye show?
The one that
The deaf chick that was throwing
I don't give a
hands?
fuck about her.
They were giving her a show.
Move on, bro.
Yep. There's something called Willow. Apparently, it's Disney's version of Game of Thrones. It's a fantasy world. I don't know anything about Willow, but it's something that everybody's super excited for, and that's what people kind of say. It's kind of like Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones or whatever. So
So this is something I can hop on early and become a real fan and not have to like go backtrack.
sure, maybe.
Perfect.
Here's another thing. We have a bro. Listen, when this happened, they're making another Daredevil series
Okay.
with your boy Charlie Cox.
Okay.
The original Daredevil from the Netflix show. Bro, what's funny was during this expo, Charlie, bro, he walked out like a badass. Like, bro, Charlie walked out cocky as fuck because he's the only dude from all the Netflix Marvel shows that kept his job. Like, I put in the Marvel. He's the only, him and the main dude who played Kingpin are the only two dudes to come back from the Netflix series. Everything else got canceled, I think. So no Mike Coulter as Luke Cage, no more
It's
Jessica
Flash.
Jones.
Flash went on for a little while.
That's not Marvel, though.
What is that?
Flash is DC.
Are you serious?
So, like, remember the Defenders
I
series
knew
on
that.
Netflix?
I knew that.
Yeah.
It's part of Justice League.
But no, it's just funny because, like, dude, people love. Imagine like everybody else's series, people just shit on it, but people love you so much that you kept your job.
Yeah.
That's a dub for him. So, Ahsoka, who's a Jedi, is gonna have her own show coming up here soon. Pat's excited for this next one. Nigga Bird is gonna have his own movie. You're not gonna watch the Captain America
Falcon movie?
You're not gonna watch the Captain America movie?
I didn't like-
He's not the Falcon
It's
anymore.
not the Falcon
I
anymore.
didn't like the TV show. What the fuck I watched the movie for?
I know, but it's Nigga Bird, bro. It's your favorite.
I'll watch Captain America.
Yeah, it's
You
Captain.
gotta watch Black Captain America, bro.
Yeah,
I watched it when it come on Disney Plus.
it's
I want to see that in theaters.
It's Captain
fair.
America New World Order, and guess who the villain's gonna be in this movie?
White people.
So the white man.
Who is it?
It is a white man.
Bucky Barnes.
No, Bucky's
tricked him again.
Bucky's actually gonna be in the Thunderbolts, and we'll get to that here in a second. So do you guys remember watching the 2008 Hulk movie, right?
Yep. It's
You
trash.
remember the scientist guy that ended up getting blood in his head and his head got big?
Yeah.
He's the leader. So he's a gamma radiated character like She-Hulk or Bruce Banner or whatever, but he got blood in his head and his head got huge and he's this super smart evil villain now. So he's going to be the bad guy in the Captain America movie.
Interesting. Okay.
Moving
Fuck
on.
him up.
No, exactly. So moving on to the Thunderbolts. So the Thunderbolts is basically like Marvel's version of the Suicide Squad, kinda, but it's mostly like villains or like anti-heroes on the team. And guess who the roster is for the Thunderbolts?
I couldn't tell you.
Red Guardian, who was in Black Widow, their dad. Ghost, who was the villain in the second Ant-Man movie, the chick that was teleporting around.
Okay.
U.S. agent, who was in Captain America or Falcon and the Winter Soldier, who was killing motherfuckers.
Right.
Taskmaster, who was also in Captain America, or also in the Black Widow movie. Yelena, Black Widow's fine-ass sister. And Bucky. Bucky will also be in the Thunderbolts.
Bucky Barnes.
I don't know if he'll be in a part of the team or just I think he's just in the show or the movie.
Okay. I'll check it out.
The Marvels is another movie coming out from Disney.
They got too many Marvel.
Dude, I know. The Marvels is Ms. Marvel, the
Marvel Universe.
But it's Ms. Marvel, Captain Marvel, and then the black chick from Captain Marvel.
Black Marvel. They should have just called her that, bro.
It's Black Marvel. A movie that took way too long to be to come out. Avatar 2, which I don't know if people still have hype for it or not.
Oh wait, yeah, I'm watching that. I forgot.
The blue cat people that's like 8 feet tall.
I'm watching that. That's just fun.
I'll watch it. It's been forever.
Fire. I'm sure it's gonna be dope.
Ant-Man and the Quantumania will be coming out here soon. It was kind of a bittersweet, when they announced Black Panther 2, because of course Chadwick's no longer with us, and so we'll see how that movie turns out. But so basically they used Chadwick's death to be like, hey, T'Challa actually died. The kingdom's in shambles. They lost their king, and now Namor, who's basically like Aquaman of the Marvel universe, is like, oh, I'm about to come invade Wakanda, because like fuck y'all.
Hey, all right.
Yeah. So like what's cool is that Namor, they gave him like an Aztec origin, and so they I think they casted somebody who was of Latino descent for that role. So it's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Your boy Harrison Ford cried on stage because they just announced Indiana Jones 5.
What?
Yes.
Indiana Jones 5. That shit is old as hell.
But they said it's gonna be better than the last one. The last one was Crystal Skull, and people fucking hated it.
Man, ain't nobody asking for this, bro.
But dude, he's so old. Like,
he's old as hell.
He's old as hell. They're gonna de-age him a little bit in the movie, but
I used to watch that shit when I was so young.
But I love Indiana Jones. It's dope. Let's see here. Iron Man, War Machine's gonna get his own series called Armor Wars. So this is gonna follow up Secret Invasion and how somehow Tony Stark's armor got out there and he's like, stop it. Loki season 2.
Okay.
Proud Family season 2.
Okay.
Which Proud Family louder and prouder. I don't like the animation style. The jokes are a little bit. They're bare minimum TikTok jokes. Okay. They're not the classic old school Disney Proud Family. Like it's not funny to me anymore. Here's something that nobody asked for. They got Tim Allen's old ass to come back.
What? To
play Santa Claus again.
What is this, the fourth one?
This is going to be the Santa Claus series.
Oh my God.
And they're going to come back and have him play Santa Claus. He's like, well, it's time for me to retire. And he's interviewing people to be the new Santa Claus. And the first person you see in the trailer to be the new Santa Claus is, just give me random names. Who do you think, what famous person do you think Tim Allen's interviewing to be the new Santa Claus?
I don't even know.
For some reason, it was Peyton Manning.
What?
Yes.
Bro, this sounds dumb as fuck.
Yes, it will be stupid.
That literally makes no sense. I mean, that's so stupid.
It's going to be mega goofy. Moving on, here's another thing that they're going to revitalize that nobody asked for, even though I like the series and the books. Percy Jackson, The Olympians.
Okay.
It's going to be a series on Disney+. I think they're going to recast everybody. It's going to be...
Bring my guy Brendan Jackson back, bro.
We'll see how it's going to go. He's a little bit crazy right now. I don't know.
Is he bugging out?
He was bugging out for a little bit.
I don't know.
Like Orlando Bloom.
I don't know if he's bugging out. I don't think it was like that, but like it's been too long for he's been in anything.
Yeah,
this would be a great way to bring him back.
That'd be cool.
He made that movie.
So Ironheart is a movie about...
Don't lie.
Oh, my bad.
The girl made that movie.
I liked him, bro. He was funny.
But Ironheart is another series or a show or a movie coming out from Marvel about the black girl who's apparently smarter than Tony Stark, and she makes her own Iron Man suit. So there's that, as well as the Fantastic Four movie. We don't know who the cast is yet. They just announced that they're working on it, but we don't know who the cast is yet.
I'm kind of over Fantastic Four, to be honest.
Here's another.
It's not so fantastic anymore.
It's not.
Here's another live action thing we didn't ask for: Peter Pan and Wendy.
That could be dope.
It might look
It's been
beautiful.
a little second since we've seen anything from that.
Yeah.
I don't really care about little boy franchise.
I hope you don't.
Nah, Peter Pan is dope. I think that'd be cool.
Okay.
I think it'd be good.
You ready for another franchise that they try to bring back that we don't care for? Just guess.
I can't.
National Treasure, Edge of History.
Is it? Wait, National Treasure.
National Treasure. I'm gonna go steal the Declaration of Independence.
So is he in it though?
Which
I have no clue.
Which now seems very easy after they stormed the Capitol.
Yeah, 100%.
If he's not in it, I don't care. Then.
I don't think he's gonna be in it. I don't give a fuck. He might. Who knows?
You can't bring back like legendary shit and not have the guy be in it.
I won't say the movie is legendary, but I will say it's a very.
It's up there.
It's a very.
It's in his filmography.
Yeah.
I'd say a legendary movie for him. That series is pretty legendary.
Well, for him, it is pretty legendary. I'll give you that one.
I mean, I don't want it to come back at all.
I don't care about it.
If you're gonna do it, like you gotta do it right.
Whatsoever.
What's he still in now though? Like what else is there still?
The president.
Fucking.
Yeah, they made a movie like that. White House.
That's like fucking.
London Has Fallen.
It's just Despicable Me. He's just stealing the moon now. He's got a shrink ray and shit. It's getting out of control, bro.
But it's getting whacked. All right, moving on to quick gaming. So of course you all know that the new Call of Duty's coming out next month in October. I can't wait for that.
You gonna buy it for me?
No, I'm broke. You can buy it for yourself, sir.
You buy it for me and then I'll play it with you.
I'm not buying all. I'm not
Come
buying
on, bro.
both.
Just
I'm
do
not
it,
buying
bro.
both y'all.
You
the
got
game.
120.
I don't, because I want Pat to play it too.
I'm not gonna play it.
He's not gonna play it.
Why not? You don't like Call of Duty?
I don't play Call of Duty that much, bro.
You wouldn't hop on if I got it for you?
I probably wouldn't play it. To tell you the truth.
All right.
Bro, see
No,
that?
I'm not buying it for you. You gotta buy it. I'm not buying it for you. I gotta buy it myself.
Well, I'm gonna just pretend like I ain't gonna play it, so you gonna feel like you gotta buy it.
Nah, bro. If you don't play
I
it,
ain't playing
on
that
your
shit,
ass,
bro. Fuck all that.
Matter of fact,
I don't even play games,
you're probably
bro.
not gonna play it because you know who I'll be playing with? A Dig Bar. So like Dig Bar and I, we've been playing Warzone. Like Dig Bar, we've been like talking and hanging out on Discord and playing Warzone a lot. I'm telling you, he's a funny dude and he's actually pretty nice. He's just a young dude in college, man.
Good for him, bro.
Yeah, he focuses on music.
I appreciate that.
I'm lying. He didn't say that. I know.
I mean, that wasn't gonna change my mind.
I know.
I'm definitely not getting the game no more though.
Not playing with him.
No, Alfred, that's gonna be, bro. What's up, man?
Nah, bro.
I ain't know how you talk. How you talk?
The same
Hey,
way.
what up, bro?
No, the same way he raps.
What's going on, Doc?
What up, bro?
Nah, he's funny. I'm telling you, he's
What's
funny.
good? What you want?
Dick. Bro, it's like, bro, all right, bro. Enough with the dicks, all right? I'm done.
All right. He makes a couple.
Dick that. Dick this.
He makes a couple dick. If they're funny though, he makes a couple dick jokes while playing the game.
One's funny. 10 is too much, all right?
But it's not his whole sense of humor though.
All right.
But I promise you, like you talk to the guy, like
whole
you,
rap career.
he's actually like pretty cool.
Man, that's what's up, bro.
Captain
I'm about to sell my
America.
Xbox.
Captain America Cross Black Panther is a World War II game that's coming out for some reason Black Panther, the T'Challa's dad, I think, was like Black Panther around this time. And he's like, hey, well, there's some World War II shit going on. I got to help out Captain America. We got to team up.
Interesting.
Yeah. Marvel's Midnight Suns is a strategy game about magic and, demons coming about and stuff like that.
That sounds cool.
It's about Ghost Rider and Doctor Strange and Captain America.
Yeah, Ghost Rider. Let's get it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a dope game. But it's a strategy game though. It's an RPG strategy game.
That sounds fun.
No, it's a pretty fun game. Here's something that I don't know why the fuck they did this. So you guys know Assassin's Creed, right? Mm-hmm. They announced not one, not two, not even three. They for some reason announced 4 Assassin's Creed projects coming out in the next year or two. So Assassin's Creed codename Jade, codename Mirage, codename Hex, and codename Red.
Damn.
I don't know anything about Jade, Mirage, or Hex, but people are hyped up about Red because Red will finally be an Assassin's Creed in Japan. So we'll get actual ninjas.
Wow.
Which sounds cool. We waited for that for like a decade.
That's dope.
But we don't know what kind of games these will be like. Will they be full-fledged games? Because it's kind of hard to make 4 AAA games back to back to back to back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So some of these might be mobile games. Some of these might be like shorts or whatever. We don't know what's going to happen with this yet.
They definitely taking a risk there.
Yeah. But that is it. All the entertainment news that came out this past weekend, it is all done and gone. Anything stand out for you guys?
I mean, I can't remember. I have a terrible memory, but there was a few different movies on there that you said that I'm definitely gonna go check out.
All the live action stuff I'm gonna skip.
No, I'm gonna watch a few of those live action ones. I like going to movies, so I will check it out.
These are all.
But everything else, I'm staying at home for.
1 or 2 are gonna be out in theaters. Maybe 3 or 4 are gonna be out in theaters. Everything else is going straight to Disney Plus.
That's solid, bro. They trying to get me. Trying to get me good for the winter time, you know.
For the $8 a month subscription, yeah. I mean, I get it for free, but you know,
I don't pay for it, so
exactly.
Me either,
bro. Shout out, bro. Listen, bro. Shout out to the friends. I'm telling you right now, I would not have HBO Max without Rico, and I would not have Amazon Prime without Maddie. So it's like without them two, I would not be watching all this shit anyway. My Disney Plus and Hulu is free, so it's kind of like, hey, I gotta pay for my own Netflix. I'm still waiting for that Netflix password from somebody.
I think I only pay for Paramount, but it's only like $4 a month. So
I quit paying for Paramount because it's just. There's nothing on there for me. The Halo series was shitty, and I was like, "Yep, I'm done."
I watch football.
Yeah, they got sports on there now.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get all my sports apps back.
Well, that is all for the.
That and I play for Sling TV too, but that's just for sports too.
Sling TV. I started watching Ted Lasso. I finished the whole first season in like a day.
Yeah, no,
that shit was fucking great.
That show was amazing.
And then I got to season 2 and I hated it, so I stopped watching.
It gets. Season two is not the best season. I will say that, but the ending. I'm on episode I think 11 right now
of season 2.
Yeah, but like when he was going through that whole like mental breakdown shit, I was like, bro, it's just dragging.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it kind of pissed me off because like the whole point of the first season was that he didn't realize
that he was getting played.
Yeah, and then she told him, and I was like, oh, he gonna be pissed off. He was like, you know, I forgive you.
He was just Ted Lasso.
It's like, huh? What you mean?
What do you expect him to say? He's Ted Lasso, bro.
I expected him to like just be mad a little bit because you seen him like have his down moments, like when he got to think about his divorce, like he kind of flipped out on some people. I was like, okay, this might be the moment where he like finally like blows up. Well, he's like, no, it's okay. You made a mistake. I was like,
I think he enjoyed it so much he doesn't care that much,
and that's fine. But then season 2 started, and I don't know, it kind of just took a dive a little bit.
Sucked.
It was just like, what is this? And I didn't really like that one character that had left the team. What's his name?
Roy Kent.
No, not him.
Oh, Jamie?
Actually, he started to piss me off, actually.
What's wrong with Roy?
I don't know.
He's always mad.
I don't know. I'm watching it again. We'll see.
I mean, I think the episodes got longer, too, because I be sitting there like, damn, that's a long-ass episode.
I don't know. They just started talking about shit that didn't matter anymore.
Yeah, I mean, some of the episodes...
They was going fucking Christmas caroling and shit. And the girl had bad breath. I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
They was just like making up shit.
Yeah, it became less about soccer, I think, season 2. But okay. I think I'm on episode 11 right now, and I'm hoping that they're done with the arc they were in for like episodes like 4 through 10.
They're trying to build the characters and everything. Yeah, I enjoyed watching them try to like come back or be a better team, or even if they were losing. Like, I enjoyed watching it be about soccer.
Like I said, hopefully season 3 is a lot better than season 2.
I saw somebody wearing a shirt that said "Believe" on it with the tape.
Ted Lasso tape.
It's like, oh, that's pretty cool. But yeah,
it's a good show though. I do like if I had nothing else to watch, I put that on in the background.
It is one of those shows that you could do that.
I don't think that's all I'm watching though. I don't think I'm watching anything else.
But no, that's pretty much it for like my entertainment news. You guys got anything to end out with?
That and documentaries. I've been watching a lot of documentaries.
What's the documentary that we were watching the other day? Yeah, I like documentaries a lot. I can't remember the name of it though. It's different because you learn a lot about history that went down, and it's usually like some crazy shit that you didn't really know about.
Yeah, Netflix got a bunch of them too. Like Netflix is like stacked with documentaries.
That's facts. That's probably where you would want to go if you want to find a documentary. We've been watching. Remember that show Gracie told you about, like I Am a Killer? Yeah. They like interview the people in jail on death row. We started watching that together. Man, that shit is insane.
I watched a couple of those.
It's weird, bro.
I don't know. Like I don't know how you even like sit through an interview like that.
It's kind of eerie, bro. And a lot of times they'll tell you their side of the story, and then you go hear from like the victims' families and everything, and they'll tell you a completely different side of it. And you're like, oh wow, this guy was really fucking sick.
Yeah.
He just made up this whole story and he's sticking to it. Like they have all this evidence against you.
That's what happened. Actually, so we have evidence. No. I said that's what happened.
No, I promise you, this is not what happened. I was there.
You're right.
Or they'll be like, I guess I don't really remember. It was so long ago.
It was last week.
No, this is what happened.
No, that's what happened.
We
Bro.
have you in 4K.
I'm telling you what happened. I'm telling you the facts.
No, it was fuzzy.
No, here's a video right here. I'm telling you the facts. Yeah, nah, bro, I'm cool. Like,
Yeah, it is weird because
I feel like if you're on death row, you don't like your mentality can't be there, all there.
I feel like there's a lot of people. I mean, I don't know if they should die. I feel like they should just suffer.
I feel like
that's a worse punishment.
I feel like the death penalty is hard to do because like how you gonna tell somebody you got to die now? Like
I don't know. At certain things, like you deserve to die, like
I feel like
pedophilia.
I feel like just suffer.
Rapists.
I feel like they should just suffer in jail. Like get the ass
But
beat
that
every day.
I agree. I think that's a much worse. But then
I feel like
we're talking about the sentencing and like how people have like multiple life sentences and they'll attack on more years, and it's like on average you only live like 80 years.
It'd be a 100-year sentence. It's like,
it's kind of weird.
Why'd you give me a 100-year
What's
sentence?
the point of this? Like, why am I serving? And they'll give you like a life sentence for every person you killed.
Yeah.
So, you serving like 12 life sentences.
Like, bro,
I'm not gonna be here.
I needed one. That's all I needed was just one.
And they'll be like, well, with good behavior, they can get some of that time knocked down. It's like they killed.
I had 100
people.
I had 100 years. I'm gonna get 12 years knocked down.
I don't give a fuck how great you are in prison. You shouldn't be able to get out at all. No parole. You should just sit there and fucking rot.
I promise. If I kill 10 people and you let me out early, I'm killing 10 more. Y'all done fucked up.
I'm behaving here.
How you doing? Good, sir?
I ain't gonna mess with not a single person here. As soon as you let me out, I'm going on the rampage.
I'm back on my bullshit.
I'm fucking murdering. I need to get that itch back.
Y'all done fucked up. Let the wrong one out.
No, these serial killers are fucking gross, bro.
Yeah, no.
It's disgusting.
Just keep locking them up.
And it's so sad because they'll be killing people like who don't deserve it at all.
It'd be random people.
Just random strangers. They just like,
don't even
yeah,
know.
I'm gonna kill you today. You're gonna die.
Yeah, watch that movie. I think it's called The Strangers. It's based on. I think it's based on a true story. But it's like these 5 friends just went to this house and like just tortured and killed a couple that lived there. They didn't even know who the fuck they were. They said because they wanted to do
It's
it.
a random house.
They just picked a house on the street.
Bro.
They were outside just looking at them.
Shit like that is horrifying.
Bro, this is like what the fuck? Because we wanted to do it, so we did it.
It's just no rhyme or reason to it. It's
like,
just
bro.
I'm crazy, and they were the first house we saw.
I saw something earlier today. Like Illinois had some law, and like it's kind of like the purge, basically.
Okay.
Where it's like there's like no cash bail or no bail, like some offenses. So if you like murder somebody, I think it's like 2nd degree murder, or something like that. You just out free until your trial date. You just
What? Why?
Until you I don't know, bro. Ask Illinois that.
That's nuts.
Yeah, you just out free until you go on trial. So it's just like you just.
And this shit takes a long time.
Yeah, like a year.
I'm murdering 17 more people.
Taking down everybody.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I feel like the world's just like going down, bro. Like
it's a lot of weird shit happening.
A lot of weird shit happening right now. I don't know.
And it's a lot of stuff that we can't control or do anything about, but just cry.
I just stay in my bubble, man. So I do. Just focus on myself and move forward.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, cause sometimes it's like I want to get out and enjoy the world, but like, you never know what the fuck is gonna go down.
Yeah, we live in a dangerous world out here.
Yeah,
nothing is safe.
You can't trust. I mean, you gotta trust people, otherwise you'll be miserable. But you gotta kind of be skeptical a lot of times.
Like sometimes you just gotta know like where to be and where not to be. Like
and what time. And yeah, for sure. Because people just be on some weird shit.
And it's just like for no reason. Like, why the fuck you have a gun at a house party? Like, you have no ops. Why do you have to stay?
You have no ops. Everybody's my op.
It's cool though. Like it looks good on video to pull this gun out.
I think people just like want to have haters like really, really bad, and it's like, bro, no one cares, bro. Like I promise. Like I tell my students that all the time. They're like, oh man, so and so hate me, so and so hating on me, blah blah blah. I have ops. I'm like, bro, you're 12.
Yeah.
No one cares. I promise you, no one cares, bro.
Yeah. There's so much more in this world to be focused on.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It took me like a longest time to figure out what ops meant for. I didn't realize it meant for opposition. I didn't know that. I'm like, what opposition do you have? Like there's no you versus them. Like this, people don't like you.
You making up shit.
Have you been on the internet? A lot of people who don't like a lot of things. People that hate us.
Yeah, most people don't really have ops, bro. I think unless you are in like a gang, maybe.
Yeah. But my thing is, nobody has enough time to be an op. You There's no op 9 to 5. You can't clock in as an op. Like, it's a full-time job to hate on somebody.
Just spend your whole time
hating on somebody for whatever reason.
People just love drama and like love being in drama. I'm just like, bro, that shit, I'm cool on that.
Yeah, it's just different, bro. Like, it's wasted energy, really.
It really is.
Just you're miserable. But
some people like misery. Some people like being miserable.
I don't know. I feel like they just don't know how to direct their attention.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's hard to do that when like everything you look at is basically that.
It's negative.
Yeah, think about social media. Think about the music. Think about everything these kids are seeing growing up.
Especially
in
with
the internet age,
everything is algorithmic too,
yeah.
So it's just gonna keep multiplying, and it's gross. So it's good to get out too, like to go travel or just spend time in different areas, or just like get outside, just take a walk, just breathe, exercise. But I don't know. It is interesting. Hopefully the world gets better. It does seem pretty negative recently.
Well,
you guys have anything else to say?
That is about it. I just kind of want to mention all the entertainment stuff because there's been so much cool stuff going on. That's really about it.
All right. Well, we can get out of here. You got a closeout song for us, Pat?
I'm pretty sure I can find one. I'm just going to play some random shit.
Like we said at the top of the episode, man, get you some merch. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all of the socials. Listen to the podcast. Become a true chopper. All the stuffs. Just be a real fan. Support us. We do this because it's fun, but we also do it because, we want people to hear it.
Exactly.
So, stay tuned, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
To the top. Something wrong in heaven, baby. Ooh, I swear something wrong with me. I can find something wrong in heaven, baby. But what I got to show for this honesty might be the shit I'm on forever, baby. Yeah. Would you still want to hold me down? She said, I see you be right, wanna see you be happy. What if I don't know how? What happens when you get to the top and it ain't what you thought, and you cross all your T's and your eyes all got dots, and the dots in your eyes getting small from fatigue, and they try to call you out but they die late. That's my current mind state in a time where time's great. Shit, I be trying to make my prime wait. I got this fear about fear, and that I fear about fear, and I got feelings about feelings. I be sealing that.